Today we're talking about The Other Eye.
I almost cried when I drove home the first day. It's like, oh, yeah, this is why I started to make music.
Oh, the other eye.
So today we're talking about The Other Eye, which is a very cool song in my opinion, and very cool video. And like Mark just asked us how it started, right?
How it started to become the song? It is now, actually. I mean, it's a very different song from the others. I mean, every song has its own personal thing in a way, but this song
for sure.
sticking out a little bit more, I guess. And even though it's more interesting, because of this is more interesting that we put it as a second single already, but it just shows the variety of the whole project in a way. And it's a very specific sound, very, very different. Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a it's like a tango, right? Very acoustic.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't remember because we just talked about it, and I don't actually remember how it became a tango.
I think it was we were at your kitchen table, and I had kind of the lyrics, and no riffs with it or anything. And I remember you kind of jumped off your seat. You said we could have this Latin tango style, I think, and you jumped straight onto the guitar, and then we could have this. You went very quick with it, as you always do. But I think, because we recorded a very simple thing on our phones as usual, right?
Yeah.
But this was the song this was the real, well, I mean, a lot of them were, but this was the real collaborative. I think this took quite a bit longer than usual for everyone when we sat down. Because this was also the first
we were sitting down with the band later on in the studio.
Yeah.
That was so much worse. I mean, I think it was a tango already. I mean, the guitar was there, I think. Like this rhythm, like you said. But
yeah, definitely.
It was for example, it was completely missing the super great theme in the beginning. It's like Corvin came up with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it was just coming together. Maybe this song we also rehearsed with like djembe and stuff. You know, sitting
and of course the
sofa and
da 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 da. I actually forgot what they're called.
What do you mean? Da 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 da? Accordion.
Accordion. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the musician Joe Colover. Because that's the first song we put some of the accordion onto, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Corvin's thing there. And I think that worked so cool. That was great.
Oh, it was great. It was great. But we have accordion on quite some songs, actually.
Yeah, it's about four now, I think.
One of these things that we requested for, like when we started to use D-bass, for example, with Andrea. They're like, I used the D-bass again. It was so great, right? It's the same with accordion, because it's just, accordion is so alive in a way.
Yeah.
It's like a voice. I mean, as you have a good way of, one more expression way.
Absolutely.
Than on the piano or something. So it's just different. Sorry for my English. I'm just a little bit overworked.
No, of course, I understand. But speaking of the accordion, because I think that idea we did have at your house. You said, could you imagine if we had an accordion thing going in the background? And I was thinking, hold on, what does he mean?
I always loved the accordion.
Yeah.
Definitely Corvin added the melody in the beginning. Pretty sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I remember him
rounded it up. I mean, he's not going to get any credit for it.
No.
But it was helpful. Yeah. We just cut all this out, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Corvin. No, he did such a cool. I mean, it came out such a great.
But it did such a great job on arranging basically on the fly in the studio. I mean, we did all the songs in the studio while we were recording them. Actually, was a great time. I have to say, it's a lot of times when I talk to people. I had just a violin player in the studio for a couple of days from a German band, called Fersengold, the quite big band. Here.
Nice.
He's a great player, and I told him about our recording session. And every musician loves it. It's like when I say, like, "Oh, this is a dream setup," you know, why don't we not all work like that anymore? You know, it's
right.
Good. I told him, and I told many people already. I almost cried when I drove home the first day. It's like, yeah, this is why I started to make music. This is the essence of it. And so, a couple of people in the room creating something, it would have never have been created on one of them alone. In a way, the sound arrangement, you know, wonderful.
No, you're right. And all three sessions were like that. All three were special in their own way. But I remember that first one because we just did so many songs so quickly in Wolfsburg, didn't we? I think we did 8 songs, right?
7 or 8 songs. Maybe 7, and the 8th one we just did at home. Remember, it was the
of course, the ballad. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So because that was just acoustic guitar in the end.
Yeah. Which is coming soon, everyone. But yeah,
is it? Oh, great!
It's somewhere down the line of songs. Yeah,
I don't believe in it anymore.
Yeah,
it takes so long.
Yeah, no, but it's great that we're finally getting this one out with a video with it. But,
I love it. I mean, that was a long talk about one little simple question, wasn't it? So we filled the whole podcast with one question.
It's over now.
It's over now.
Could you talk a little bit about the lyrics of the song? What it's about, or what is it?
So I started writing. So I've always liked, whether it's from comic books or anything, the whole alter ego idea. Someone having 2 persons or a split person. And I've been told for a long time, because I am a Gemini, whether you believe these things or not, but there's people have seen 2 sides of me. Maybe it's when I'm out of my mind or not, but that kind of had something to do with it. And I kind of looked up online, and I looked up what alter ego meant in, I think it came up with the Latin thing. I can't remember the exact Latin term, but the term meant the other eye, if someone had another eye. And so I just thought it was a cool name for a song. And so that's basically what we kind of put in there as the story for it. So I'm using myself as the first person for like the lyrics, like, your eyes like fire with a heart of a tiger. He's kind of talking about oneself waking up. So you can be the guy on the train or the tube, and then you can be someone else, when you turn into that. Just like, all of the old comic books, you could be Bruce Wayne and Batman, these 2 things. So, and I think the music just works well with that. It's got that kind of haunting vibe, but it's, I thought it was cool. And a cool name for a song.
I was also really happy with that song.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. Wow. That's also the reason why we chose that for the first video, actually. That was the first video that was done.
Yeah.
Right? We had 2 songs in mind, but in the end, this was chosen because it was just a great song to do a video. And you guys, I'm not involved in that video. Joe did it in America with a great team.
Yeah, it's a great team. It was very cool.
And I was just completely surprised in a very positive way when I saw the video the first time. I think you were too, right? You loved it too.
Yeah.
Right? I really think it's great. It's a great atmosphere. It's a little piece of art. Really cool.
Absolutely.
I'm really happy about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah. Well, it was Was that your next question, Mark, about the video?
Yeah, one of the questions, for sure.
Oh yeah, well, so I mean, I think that's why it came second was we wanted to do Oh Gods, even though it was filmed first. I thought the old Oh Gods one was, you know, because it was a more of a rockier feel, but now people see a different side of us, which will be with, because some of the songs are rockier, absolutely, but like you said, we have another ballad coming out.
We have another eye.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But no, the video was really cool, and it was so much fun to make. Wish Sascha could have been there with it, right?
Oh, okay.
But,
it's okay. Oh, that's a little funny story about the video. You know, he was asking me how I liked the video, and I was I really loved it, and the only thing I wasn't sure about, not that I didn't like it just said a question mark because of the guitar, and I meant the guitar Nashville. You know, I just thought
in the football
when you're
field.
there, maybe you want to show this Nashville guitar because it was made in Nashville, but in the video, it's not really related to the video, and I wasn't sure. Maybe it's cool. It's cool in the end, anyways.
Yeah.
But I was asking about that guitar. Is that? I was not sure about it, and he was like, "Oh, I thought about it already, and I'm sorry, I should have asked, and I'm not so sure. Maybe I thought you might not like it."
I meant the strumming bit.
He,
like when
he
you were
meant
annoyed that you weren't doing the strumming.
I did from some video from somebody else playing the guitar, but not showing the face, and he thought I was angry. And I meant the guitar hanging there like in Nashville, right?
In the football
I didn't even think about the other guitar. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It was good, actually. There's a little bit of stuff, right? Yeah. Because I mean, we had to do it that way because I just couldn't go to Nashville for just something like that, right?
Yeah, well, it was all, I mean, a lot of those shots, the bits of the buildings, they were things that weren't used in another project. So I've got to do a shout out for everyone at Gerard the Tame Films.
Yeah.
Perla, Poodle, Fabian, and of course my stepfather Gerard, who made it all happen, because they had these extra bits from something they were filming. And then of course we did a lot in London as well. And I got to do a shout out for my lovely friend for many years, Holly Art, who just did such a great bits with the dancing, because we had a rough cut, so we watched it before her. And we were just like, we just need something to keep it going. So we did some more filming bits, like in the back of a car with me in London and some old spots in London. And then we had her in a studio for maybe 3.5 hours, 4 hours. And we made this like a disco ball that I was turning around. It was just me and my stepdad filming. And she did such a cool job, and it put the whole thing together. So everyone involved, it was such a cool job. Yeah.
Great. It really turned out great. I was really happy with it. Great. The only problem is now he has to do more videos like that for us.
I know. I'm sure he's thrilled. Yeah. We'll definitely do some more cool things. So, yeah, came out well. Very well.
By the way, it's alcohol free, no? 0.0. I should not.
Are you on the 0.0? Oh, good. Is that because you had too much with the violin players?
Absolutely.
The violin player. Yeah, a day off. That's good.
Maybe I have like one more question. What, like when you listen to the song or when you played the song, what did you like? What did you feel, or does it make you you feel a certain way when you listen to it, or when you wrote it?
I tell you, for me, it makes me feel, and to be honest, because this is going to be released after we show the video, and I have been, because this is 2 years we've been holding on to this in the vault because of the virus and everything else. But I guess because so many people, for me, my past 2 projects have been from a metal band to a very hard rock band. This is the first thing I've ever released that I'm actually in the, even the Oh Gods was kind of a rock song. So I don't think any of my friends or a lot of people have heard anything like this that I've written or been a part of before. So there's a bit of an anxiety, but an excitement with that. Oh. Yeah, a little bit. But everyone I played it to, and I played it to members of others from America, and everyone was like this. They didn't know I could like write lyrics or sing like that. So I'm excited, but I have a little thing inside of me that's like, is everyone going to be like, what are you doing? You should be ripping your shirt up and jumping around as usual.
Joe, why are you not in a band?
Yeah. So, no, but I mean, yeah, but no. So when I listen to that, I get it's an excitement feeling though, because this is the first one we're releasing. It's actually me with somewhat of a clear voice, right? so it's cool. It's cool. And I love the track. This is one of the ones. I mean, I love them all, but there's something really special about it. Okay. I think it's really cool, and especially how we all made it and put it together. It's great. Yeah. So yeah. Does it make you feel anything, Sascha?
No.
No.
No. Yeah. I really find it very special too. As I said before, just a very atmosphere of it on its own, especially on this album. So it's really sticking out, but totally fitting in.
Yeah,
because that's what it's all about on this album, and it just sets one of the extremes on one side in a way. I think, and in all regards, sound, arrangement, the way it feels, compared with songs that are really heavy, even, right? We even have like quite some real heavy stuff there. Not metal, but heavy. And so it's very good to hear all that. And this song, I just love it. And I was always voting for this being the second song on the album.
Oh, cool. Yes, you were. You were. It worked. I think it worked out very well. This is a good difference from after the Oh Gods. It'll be a surprise for people.
Yeah.
So
too.
Yeah.
Anything you want to let the people know concerning the next songs that are coming out, or before we close here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully we'll have some more coming very soon, right? With video, so. Hopefully, in a month we'll have the next song out, or as soon as possible. The album is done, so it's just as soon as.
It would be great. It would be great.
Yeah, so it's all on its way, and we've had such a cool reception so far from the first single, and I really hope and think people will like this one.
But now we gotta move now.
Yeah. It's all going to come out much faster and stronger.
So, faster and stronger than ever before.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, then I would say goodbye for this one. And we probably talk again.
Absolutely. Goodbye to this one. And again, thanks to everyone that was involved with the song and the video. Yeah. And definitely everyone go check it out on YouTube and sign up.
Yes. Goodbye.
Cool. See you soon.